Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and advance it again. So your next station is going to be your bullet seating, and then finally your crimp. So right now we're going to skip past station 3, which would be your bullet seating, and we're going to jump over to the crimp station. The reason I'm doing this is this will allow us to screw the crimp die down until we feel it touch the top of the case. And then we'll give it a little additional turn just so that we know that it's getting a little bit of a crimp. That way when we do ultimately get to this station, we'll know that we are actually putting a crimp, and then we can play around with the adjustment and make sure that we're getting enough crimp. This will just save us a lot of time adjusting the die down little by little, trying to figure out where the top of the case is. So let's go ahead and advance it one more time. So here we've got the crimp die. And make sure that your lock nut's up out of the way. Then we'll go ahead and run the handle down. And again, just go ahead and screw this down till you feel it touch the top of the case. Alright, right there it's touching the top of the case. Go ahead and run the handle up. Now let's go ahead and give it a half a turn. Now keeping in mind when you're setting these dies up, like I was saying earlier, your dies and your lock nuts are independent of each other, so pick a point on your die that you can use as a reference point so that when you make your adjustments, you know you're making the full adjustment. So for me, I'm going to use this as my point, and I'm going to do a half a turn. Alright, so then I'm just going to go ahead and screw that lock nut down. Again, I'll just hand tighten it. So like I said, now if we ran that up, it's actually going to crimp that just a little bit. But we're not going to do that yet because we don't even have a bullet in it. So now we can go ahead and back it up.